The missing fire crew's not safe on these streets. I'll start by checking Dixon Dock West. That was their last reported location.
What's up, guys? We're gonna get right into it. This episode, I'm gonna try and fit in the Bleake Island side missions. Right now, I'm on the hunt for these firefighters trying to rescue. Of course, I'm Batman, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Kick some ass. Jeez, that always gets me. Come on. You never get tired of watching the fight sequences. The mechanics is just awesome. It's a lot of fun. Got one more to go. Boom. There we go. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm wearing the Batman 3000 skin. Just thought I'd try it out. It looks pretty cool.
Batman. God, it's really you.
What happened here?
Our truck was attacked. Rioters dragged us out one by one. We were separated, taken away. Please, they're gonna kill us.
I'll save your crew. Wait here. I'll get a GCPD officer to pick you up.
Seriously, that's a badass looking suit. So I will be skipping throughout the map and whatnot, so I can just bring you all of these little side missions in a nice little compact episode. So we're gonna be jumping back and forth.
I can't leave the fire crew at the mercy of these rioters. They're out there somewhere.
I don't think we're getting
There we go. We found our second firefighter. Trying to kick some ass again. I've actually already used some of my upgrades. Yeah, now I'm finally getting used to the whole evade thing. Every time the little red mark came on those guys to rush me, I always get caught with it. Oh. There we go. 2 more to go. Oh. One good hit to the face. Yeah, man.
Batman, over here.
Gotta say, these graphics are amazing.
I thought I was dead for sure. Those animals.
Think. What do you remember about the attack?
The chief had us heading back into the city, searching for civilians. He said we weren't leaving anyone behind, and then from nowhere, this fireball or something slammed into us. I must have blacked out. Next thing I know, one of these psychos is stubbing a cigarette out on me. You found the others? What about the chief?
I'm still looking. Wait here. I'll arrange for you to be taken to safety.
So far, I guess there's only 2 on this island. I'm progressing through the story little by little, so I guess I can't save the other ones yet. But once I do unlock it, I will be bringing that to you guys. This is a corpse. There's some freaky ass
I
opera
found
music playing in the
body Cash
background.
was talking about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death.
This is freaky. Of course, Batman's got no fear.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
As I said, guys, found a ring.
A wedding ring in
I'm
the
going to be
lower
rushing
intestine.
through some of these scenes. I
The
obviously
inscription
edited
reads
this episode
Ophelia.
heavily. for that reason alone, I guess that's why I've tried
Deformity on the left
to
ear.
keep
Looks
the
like a
original
result of
voiceover
minor
work that I
ear
did.
agenesis, a birth
But
defect.
On an instance like this investigation here, I kind of like did the voiceover afterwards. Just trying to
The
bring
victim
everything
had a
to you
hip
guys without.
replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully
making an
healed,
episode
so it
too
must have
long.
been recent. Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
Tell me about it. Freaky ass shit. So yeah, guys, I changed back from the Batman 3000 suit. I just thought this one looks. The other one was cool, but too much red. That's just my opinion.
What's with all the rain? Suddenly penguins look so
Finally made it
stupid
to this side of the
without
map, trying to find out what the Riddler mission is. They call for the Batmobile, so I'm assuming it's got to be some sort of race or.
Why, hello there, Detective.
And there he
Yes,
is.
it's me, your most feared nemesis, the Riddler. Congratulations are in order, for you have arrived early for this, the next generation of my riddles. I'm afraid the full particulars of my plan will have to remain unannounced for the time being. But I see no harm in rewarding the harmless little glimmer of initiative you have shown with a sneak peek, a preview, if you will, of the kind of conundrum I have in store.
You gotta love the Riddler. Just intelligent and weird. And I got a question for you guys. Batman Forever wasn't the best
Well,
movie.
then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. You will address me at all times as Riddler, the Riddler, or Mr. Nigma, sir. Otherwise, Detective, I expect your patented brand of churlish silence. Rule the second. All gauntlets, cowl-integrated microphones, and
How many
other
rules does he
communications
have?
devices, bat-themed
Am
or
I just gonna sit here and
otherwise,
wait?
are to be switched off prior to the start of the test. Should you be caught using any of these, you will be expelled from the course. Rule the third. The use of purpose-built riddle-solving equipment is strictly prohibited. I am familiar with the contents of your utility belt, Detective, and I will
trying
be
not to interrupt,
evaluating
guys.
any sudden additions over the course of this evening most
But
suspiciously.
I don't know if he's gonna stop
Rule
anytime
the
soon.
fourth. In the event of fire or flood, I will be on hand to guide you to the nearest emergency exit. Assuming, that is, you are not too proud to follow my advice. In that eventuality, we will consider your stubbornly prideful suicide an admission of defeat. Rule the fifth. Do not ask for clues. Rule the sixth. Should I, in
Okay, I think
my
I'm getting-
exasperation, choose to provide you with a clue,
Activate.
hint, obliquely meaningful insult, or any other form of assistance, you will not ask for further elucidation, but instead thank me for my kind generosity, whilst adhering to the forms of address outlined in the very first rule. Rule the seventh.
No,
What? How did you solve tonight's very first
it took me
riddle?
long enough. Sorry about
Well
that, guys.
done. Well done.
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of obviously
Welcome to my
some sort of
racetrack,
racer, of
Detective.
course.
You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires.
No, I'm not the best driver, guys. Oh, I know what I was saying before.
Calm
Who-
down, Detective. Let's put
Who
that
thought that
road
Batman
test
Forever was
legal
not the best
mobile to the
Batman movie?
test.
Honest. But Jim
Be
Carrey made
ready,
an
Dark
awesome
Knight.
Riddler.
There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom.
And every time I think of the Riddler, I always remember Jim Carrey. Which way am I going? Oops. What the fuck? fuck?
You incompetent boy.
What am I supposed to do? What the fuck? I think I know what I have to do, guys. Let's go. It's like a lap race.
Can that ramshackle motor handle
All
this?
the arrows. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not the best driver, but I will try my best. And that wasn't it. Okay, there we go. Awesome landing. I'm fucking trying to save my life.
Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
God, you talk a lot. Jesus.
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
Really? And I need to pay attention.
Don't get too confused. Now, right.
Relax, Riddler. I got you.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast
This is
as
the
it
easiest
goes?
vehicle to handle in any video game, at least for me. But anyway, guys, it could just really be me.
Let's work that undeveloped brain of yours.
Made it, saved it. Turn around, turn around. What am I doing? What am I doing? Horrible. Alright. Let's go do this. 2 of 3. One more to go. Awesome jump.
Come now, detective. Time waits for no
One
man.
more. On my last lap, guys.
Wait for no Batman.
Less than a minute.
Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more.
Let's go. There's no... Jesus Christ.
Oh, detective, what
It just takes me a
can I
second to
hear?
think about it, guys.
Is
That's all.
time's winged chariots hurrying
I'll figure it
near?
out. Trial and error, you know? Boom. Yeah.
You're close, detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble.
Let's go. Let's go. It's almost over. I got 20 seconds. I think I'm close to the finish line. Hit it. Back. Did it.
Congratulations, detective. You have defeated
Got myself
me.
some Wayne points
Seriously,
and a trophy.
Dark Knight, I'm stunned, humiliated, utterly bested. Time I gave up, I think. Why don't you head on your way?
Good shit. All right, guys.
Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight. You sweet, naive sentinel. Of course it wouldn't.
He talks
Still,
a lot.
thanks to your unrelenting desire to showboat, I now have several hundred terabytes worth of performance data relating to that latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. Naturally, I shall be using this data to calibrate further challenges and trials.
All right, guys.
I'll see you soon, detective. There's a lot more
So those
to come.
ought to be the first few side missions on Bleake Island. At least as far as I know. Like I said, the story goes on. I'll try and bring them for you guys. Hope you guys had fun. I had a blast. Next episode we'll continue the story, and peace.